Thank you, everybody, for being so supportive. I really do appreciate this. Would anybody like to ask me anything about my experience or art or anything in between?
As an artist can be a painter, musician, author, after hearing the love and wisdom and positivity coming out of you, have you thought of taking some of your journals and your experiences and do a book? Because it would be so valuable to people. So to hear that, I didn't know, because an artist has many forms, but you just are putting forth such positivity that I think you could reach so many more people if you thought of that. Or has Spirit spoken to you?
So the young lady in the back of the room is Kara Dry, and she's my writer. And she's here recording right now and videotaping because she's documenting everything for the book that we're working on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, she did this. She helped me put the little book together. We call that a zine. When Judy had said, "Do you have a book or anything?" I said, "Well, I'm working on a book." And she said, "Oh, will it be ready?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I don't think so." But I said to Kara, I called her up. I go, "Is there something we can throw together, like a little card or something, for this event?" And she was like, "Oh," she goes, "Yeah, we can do a zine." And I'm like, "What the heck's a zine?" And how it all came together, she came over, she photographed some of my spiritual paintings that have been lounging around for a long time, because obviously I'm making money with the other ones that clients want, but obviously spirit paintings are my heart. And I was like, oh good, we can use them for something. And then I was also, she said, well, what do I put on it? And Kara's like, well, we have to put little, sayings or something on it. What kind of sayings? I'm trying to think. And I asked Judy, what do people do? And she says, well, they do affirmations, prayers, or meditation. And I'm thinking, affirmations? Well, I know lots of affirmations, but I don't have anything that's mine. A day later, my granddaughter calls. She's a teenager, and she's going through it. And about 10 or 15 years ago, when my grandkids were going through stuff when they were little, they were kind of in a tough situation. And I could see that they were getting down. And I thought, how do I help my grandchildren? How do I help them to lift their spirit? And so Spirit gave me these words. I am love. I give with love and I receive with love. I am love. You are claiming that. And so I would have the kids in a circle. I've got 5. And so they would be in a circle, and I would always start with I am love. And then the next one had to come up with a positive one. So if joy was it, then we would all join in. So the first thing they say is I am joy, and we all knew how the rest of it went. So we'd all say together, I give with joy, I receive with joy, I am joy. Okay, your turn. And so the next kid would come up with something positive. And by the time we had been around the circle, 3 times, not only were we running out of words, we were laughing, we were giggling, and the kid's spirit was way up in the air. And I thought, I do have words. I didn't even know I had words. I was so excited. I was like, I know what I can do. I got a big whiteboard, and I'm writing down all the different positive words, and then we had to pick 6. And I was like, oh my God, what would be the best 6 out of all of these? And so we picked the 6 that we thought the pictures represented. And so we made the zine, and that, we needed to do that because, when you say you're going to write a book, all of a sudden you go, oh, book, oh my God, what am I going to put in there, and how do I get all this together? And that right there just showed me, oh my God, we can do this. We can do this. The talking of the stories, the things that I've written over the years, I started to grab the boxes, and I knew that I'm going to have to go through them and separate them. I've got some poetry about the tough times. There was a lot of tough times in the beginning of this.